Previously on Afterlife SMP.
The weight limit.
Hey guys, what's up? LDShadowLady here, and welcome back to Afterlife, where Raccoon Lizzie is no more, due to an unfortunate incident where I became the victim of my own chaotic plan. But with a new life, we receive a new origin, and this time I rolled the Florin origin, a species of plant people that obtain their nutrients from the sun and gain strength from water. So now I have a green thumb. That means I can grow plants. I'm capable of photosynthesis, so my hunger is satiated by being exposed to sunlight, and I deal extra damage when wet, but now I am highly flammable and take twice as much damage from fire. Also, I can only eat honey. This is going to be a challenge. So let me slip into my Florin Plant Lady outfit, and the first thing I'm going to do is seek guidance from the first Florin. Catherine has been a Florin since day one, so I need to find her and ask her how the heck I'm meant to survive. I've never even seen a bee in this world, never mind a bottle of honey. So let's see if I can make it all the way over to my house to gather my supplies, and then, oh my gosh, wait, this is so much harder. Ow! How am I meant to get up here? Oh, there it is. Thank goodness I built this staircase. It feels so good to be home. Oh wow. Oh gosh, it feels really cramped in here now. Everything's so small. I didn't want to stay in that house any longer than I had to. So I grabbed some supplies, slept in a bed for the very first time, and I set out in search of Catherine. So I went sailing across the sea, but then I accidentally discovered something, and I don't quite know how to describe it. All I can do is show you. Oh yeah! Okay, sorry. I'm almost at Catherine's house now. Hopefully she's around. Oh, Catherine!
Hi! I like your outfit.
Thank you. I am now a fellow Florin, and as first Florin of the server, I thought I would come visit you and basically ask for advice. How am I meant to survive?
Oh, well, stay in the sun. The sun is your best friend.
But the sun is going away!
Oh. Well, in that case, you can have these honey bottles.
Whoa. Thank you. This is so cute. Can I take a look at your bees and say hello?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, they're all asleep. Sorry to bother you, bees. Anyway, I just came to tell you that the overworld is your domain, so I'll be taking my Florin skills to another dimension. The end.
Do they have cool plants there?
Yes. So many cool plants, Catherine.
Can we do a flower swap?
Yes. Yes, I'll collect all of the cute flowers from the end, and then we can trade them every Thursday at the flower market. Okay, well, I'd better get going because the sun is going down. I need to go find the end portal again. But hopefully this time I don't slip into the void. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Well, end portal. So, we meet again. But before I jump down there and commit myself to life in the end, I need to prepare. For in the end, there is no daylight. And the one rule Catherine gave me was to stay in the sun. And I'm completely disregarding that rule, and instead I will survive only on honey bottles. Which means I'm gonna have to take some bees to the end with me. So I have a plan. I'm gonna plant all of these oak saplings, because if my calculations are correct, any oak saplings that grow within close proximity to a flower have a chance to grow with a beehive. And because I'm a Florin, I can just do this. I love this power, but it makes me very hungry. Yes! This will be my lifeline to surviving in the end. Of course, I grabbed a few more beehives just for safe measure, and now I'm ready. Okay, I guess it's time to go now. Goodbye, cruel overworld. Goodbye, sunlight. There are new lands and new plants to discover in a new hostile land. Hopefully this goes better than last time. Huh. I made it. Although I don't quite yet feel safe. Endermen are not my friends. So I am, in fact, going to put a pumpkin on my head for the rest of my life. Oh, geez. This is actually kind of cute. I could get used to this. Now, I just need to get out of here. Let's see where this takes me. Ooh, I see potential. But where are all the plants? Oh my gosh. Pink and rainbow. These vines are so cute. Catherine will love these. Those ones have little flowers on the end. Whoa. This is so spooky. There's so much cool stuff here. But my hunger is running out. I need to find a place to settle down and raise my bees, or I'll starve. Ah! What the heck? Just a dragon head here. What is this? A crashed ship? Cool. There's even potions in here. I could make this my home. Or I could live here. Or I could live in this lake with these lily pads. This biome is also really cute. Wait. Look at this place! Wow. This is it, people. The best views in the whole end. This is where I'm gonna live, with my bees. So over here in the safety of the trees, I'm going to set up a temporary bee sanctuary. Now I can set up these bee nests, and we need some flowers, like so. And now luckily I have a supply of honey, so I won't starve. This is great and all, but this is really ugly. So instead, I'm gonna build somewhere nice for my bees to live and for me to research all of these exotic end plants. So of course, I collected more of the rainbow crystals and I built myself a crystal greenhouse. And this is where I'm gonna live with my bees and my flowers. So first, I'm gonna replace some of the ground with dirt. And then, of course, wait for it to turn into grass. Just so that I can plant a few flowers from the overworld to keep my bees happy. Now I just need to move the bees. Somehow. So I started transporting my bees into the new house with only a few mishaps. Oh no. And I even found some more bee nests in the oak trees I planted. Ta-da! I did it. I moved all my bees and I'm still alive. Now I'm gonna have plenty of honey to keep me alive here in the end. So the next step is of course to decorate my greenhouse with some end flowers. And I've already seen so many cool ones around, even just over here. There's some kind of freaky mushroom biome with these freakishly adorable mushrooms. In fact, they remind me of Megan. Thank goodness she won't be able to get to me here in the end. Anyway, I'm gonna collect some samples. And I have to make sure to collect some of the blocks that they can be placed on. And I will catalog them in my inventory. Moving on, over in this mushroom biome, there are these weird things. I'm not sure if I can... I broke it. Bulb vine seed. And a lantern! Cool. Let's get a couple of these. We also have these vines that are really cute. Gimme. People are gonna love these on the overworld. Now this biome seems like it would have some very cool plant life. So first of all, these adorable mushrooms are going in my backpack. And it also has these tentacles, which aren't really my thing, but I'm sure someone else would like that. There are also these vines. Wait, there are houses here. Where's the door? Hello? What the? Oh my gosh! Grasping at stars? This sounds amazing! I don't know what any of the rest of this stuff is, but I'll be sure to return it to its rightful owner. Look at that. Just gorgeous. I need them. I need them. Also, those floating things. I want one. Who do I talk to about getting up there? Actually, that gives me an idea. It worked. And I can get my plant. Yes. And of course, I'm going back to that beautiful pink biome. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh! Look at that beautiful fish. Can I keep it? Oh! I caught it. End fish. I love it here. I'm never going back to the overworld. The overworld sucks in comparison. Oh, you know I gotta take some of these. These are adorable. Oh, man. My plant filing system is all messed up now. I don't even know what's what. I should probably head back home. Okay, now I can try planting some of these things around my home. First, I'm gonna plant my own Fila Lux lantern. I think I just have to make it myself. Ta-da! How majestic! It's beautiful! Oh yes, mushrooms that grow on the side of blocks. Next we have these blossom berries, which need to grow. In fact, I can help with that. Oh no, I'm hungry. Oh no. Help! Help! Honey! I need honey! Urgently! Okay, that was dangerous. Such is the life of an end florin.
One eternity later.
You could say I got a little bit carried away here, but I just love these plants so much. I couldn't resist filling my house with them. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the people of the overworld would love these plants too. So I'm going to open up the flower market, where I will trade these plants for overworld items that I cannot obtain here in the end, such as a jukebox, so I can finally listen to this music disc. So I'm going to take some of my end blocks, and I'm going back over to the portal, because this is where people will end up when they arrive in the end. So this is the perfect place to set up my stall. So of course I'm going to use all these cool blocks from the end to entice them. Now we just need some samples to show them the merchandise. So I've picked out all of my favorites and put them out on display, and then here in these barrels I will keep a stock of them for trading. And now that my store is complete, I will turn my attention to the entrance. I cannot have my customers' first impression of the end be this. It simply won't do. I will build a nice staircase instead. Once again, I got a little bit carried away. But here is the new end entrance. And I decided to make it look like it was on a tiny floating end platform. I think this is a rather grand entrance. And the first thing people will see is my shop.
Oh!
Hello? Welcome to the end, Oliver.
Lizzie, where are you? Are you wearing a pumpkin?
You want me to take the pumpkin off? How about now?
That's a lot better, thank you. This is not... you've changed. You're not the raccoon I once knew.
I am the end florin.
I am the Endarian. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Ah, we are kindred spirits.
That we are. Would you like an orb in these trying times?
That is an egg.
Close enough.
There are no chickens in the end. There are still no chickens in the end. Can I interest you, perhaps, in some flowers from my stall?
Yeah, I'd love some plants from my homeland. What? Give me your wares, plant seller.
I have something that's perfect for you. This is part of my special stock. I don't even put this out on display. The tentacle.
Ah, sick. Okay.
And in return, I would like some treasures from the overworld. Perhaps you have diamonds or a jukebox. Oh my god, I looked at an enderman! Help! Ah! Ollie, help!
Okay.
Tell him to leave!
I'm trying to... I didn't like that. Don't test my brethren, they get very upset.
I'm not taking this stupid pumpkin head off ever again. That was terrifying. Anyway, as I was saying, perhaps you have a jukebox, maybe...
I do have a jukebox.
What if you give me the jukebox and I'll let you listen to my song with me?
I like that deal.
Fabulous.
Is this a song of my homeworld?
Excuse me?
I feel... You have brought beauty back to my life, LDShadowLady.
Look, man, if you're going to have an epiphany, can you go do it elsewhere?
Yeah, okay. By the grace of the all be with you.
12 seconds later.
Hello?
Now what? Oh, hey, Joey. Sorry, I thought you were a short enderman.
Hey, it's me, Shulk. I'm not scared at all. Shulk not scared. Shulk tough boy.
Hi, welcome to my shop. Why don't you take a look at my wares, if you're not too scared?
Oh, Lizzie, I am going around to every origin and I'm seeing who's the toughest of them all. And the winner gets a rare, magical, golden goose egg.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be me, but I would like to try.
Oh, baby Shulk.
Oh, you want the
I
baby
want this.
shulk? Okay, I punch you and I give you a baby shulk.
Okay. Oh!
How much did that
Oh.
hurt?
6 hearts. Ooh.
Am I in the lead?
You're the first one, so yes.
Yay! Okay, and here's your baby Shulker.
Oh, baby Shaw.
Well. It looks like my flower market is already prospering. But that is it for this episode of Afterlife. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.